Hey there, sales champions, and welcome back to Blackwood's Academy Sales Tip of the Day. Today, we're going to be talking about something crucial for all managers, team leaders, and even business owners: how to build a high performance sales team. So, look, we're taking a little bit of different dive, a different ride, a different route. Usually, we talk about just how to do sales, but we're going to want to check into like how do you build a high performance sales team. Whether you're starting from scratch or trying to revitalize an underperforming team, the strategy we'll discuss today will set you up for success. So building a great team isn't about just hiring the right people. It's about creating the right environment, process, and mindset. So let's dive right in. Look, the psychology of high performing teams. Look, to build a winning team, you first need to understand team psychology. High performing sales teams are built on a foundation of trust, motivation, and shared goals. Here are some of the key psychological factors. Trust is the glue of a successful team. Without it, communication breaks down and collaboration becomes impossible. You got to create an open environment where your team feels safe to share ideas, ask questions, and admit mistakes without the fear of blame. You got to have a purpose. People perform best if they know that their work matters. So connect an individual sales goal to larger missions of your company. For example, if your team is selling medical devices or software, remind them that they're not selling just a product. They're improving healthcare. It will actually really help them if there's a bigger mission than just a commission, even though, commissions do also motivate, but it goes an extra step when you feel like you're contributing to the world or to the bigger goal of the company. You got to also give them some autonomy and mastery. So high performers crave autonomy and opportunities for mastery. So give the team, the freedom to experiment, to grow, but provide coaching and leadership and tools that they need to succeed. But they need to feel like there is some freedom for them to influence and to, yeah, do their own thing. Yeah, it's all about it's a balance. It's a balance act of the whole thing. So look, great teams start with great people. So how do you ensure that you hire the right candidates? Hire for mindset over skill set. Look, way too many people when they're hiring look at the skills of people. Now, yes, you need to do that, but mindset is way better. Skills can be taught, but mindset is harder to change. Like if you get a negative Nancy in there, it's gonna rotten the rest of the apple. So look for a candidate who's coachable, resilient, and self-motivated. And behavioral interviews. Use behavioral questions to identify past performance. For example, ask, tell me a time when you turned around a difficult client relationship to gauge the problem-solving skills. Culture fit. This is a very difficult one. The high-performance team thrive when they share similar values. Make sure the new hires align with your company culture and team dynamic, or like I said before, it could be a rotten apple that spoils the bunch. So it is one of those things. Look, hiring is really difficult, but I will absolutely reiterate: hire for mindset, teach for skills. I'd rather get a guy in that has a good mindset, a good attitude, and he's up for coaching than a really good sales guy that just has a bad attitude and is just a bad influence on the rest of the team. I mean, it should be self-explanatory, but a lot of people mess up on this. Uh, Training with excellence. So once you build your team, the next step is to set them up for success with training. So what you want to do there is start with just the basic. Ensure every rep understands your product, the market, the buyer personas inside out. Role playing. I beat this drum again and again. Role playing is one of the most effective ways to practice and refine sales skills. Have your reps practice overcoming objections, pitching products, and closing deals. And of course, continuous learning. Sales is constantly evolving, so investing in ongoing training to keep your team updated on new techniques, tools, and industry trends will benefit you greatly. Look, sign them up for Udemy, sign them up for whatever it is, Audible, something where they can go and get, more knowledge, get deeper into it and grow. It will make them feel a lot better about themselves as well. So encourage peer-to-peer learning by having top performers share their strategy with the rest of the team as well. If you have somebody that's doing really well, challenge them to stand up in front of the team and tell them what their process is. What is it that they're doing that works so well? It's one of those things. They will, like most people, want to teach and do it as a reward. Uh, showcase him, salesman of the month, like, and then ask him to come up and go, look, give us three quick tips on like how you perform and how you do so well, or something. Look, a high performing team knows exactly what's expected of them as well. So set the right goals. Use SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, and relevant, and time bound. Balance metrics focus both on leading and lagging factors and indicators. For example, track daily calls and monthly revenue. So the daily calls are going to be what leads to the monthly revenue anyway. Usually, what you want to do as well is look at the monthly revenue. Are they hitting their target? If not, then step back. Are they getting enough meetings? If not, step back. Are they doing, are they booking enough calls? Are they just not showing up? What's happening? And if they're not even booking anything, then you go back to what their calls is, how many are they doing, and you take it from the beginning. And public accountability. Share the team goals openly and track progress in a visible way. Such a, as a leaderboard or a dashboard, this creates a sense of shared responsibility and healthy competition. It works. And you want guys that are and women that are, sharks. They want to compete. They want to, do better than the others. They want to see their name on top of that leaderboard. And if somebody else is up there, they don't trash him for it. They don't punish them for it. They actually look at it and go, you know what? Like, I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna get even more. And it's done in like that healthy, motivating, positive competition manner. Look, motivating and retaining your team is also going to be something that's, yeah, it's something that takes skill. It's difficult. Like your salespeople are notorious for changing jobs. So keeping your team motivated is essential for sustained performance. So how do you do it? Recognition. Publicly celebrate wins, big or small. A simple shout out during a team meeting can go a long way. Even if you didn't book anything, if he's doing 50 calls, shout him out for it. Just go, look, John made 50 calls today. That's awesome. Like, I love it. Sure, he didn't book like too many meetings out of that, but they're going to come. That kind of persistency is going to pay off. Or if he booked a lot of meetings, whatever it is. Incentives, of course. Tailor the incentives to what truly motivates your team. While financial rewards are important, and they are very important, some will value, extra time off, public recognition, or professional development opportunities. So somebody is the salesman of the month, give them an extra day off, or buy a hotel away. If it's big ticket items, you can afford it. Buy them a hotel stay at a weekend spa or something. Or if they're, like me, like I would love professional development opportunities. So if somebody does really well, offer him a seminar somewhere, a coaching, tell him like, we're going to help you even grow harder and faster. And a career growth. Of course, high performers want to know they have a future with your company. So offer a clear career path, mentorship opportunities, and promotions to keep them engaged. Like I can tell you how many times I've gotten into an interview and asked, like, look, like if I start off as an account manager or as whatever it was, like what's the path for me? Like if I overperform in the next 2 years, like is there a path for me somewhere, higher up? And they can't say. There's just they don't know. And it just kind of kills the spirit. Create a culture of feedback. You want to have, regular check-ins, peer feedback, celebrate, effort, not just result, like we talked about. So schedule one-on-one meetings, provide, personalized coaching and support, encourage the team members to share constructive feedback with each other. Once a week, do that role-playing thing. It isn't just about the role-playing. It's also about, shaking the team together. And like I said, celebrate everything. If they do a lot of calls, celebrate it. If they book a lot of meetings, celebrate it. If they do a high revenue sales, celebrate it. So building a high performance sales team is no small feat. But with the right strategy, it's absolutely achievable. So focus on the right environment, hiring the right people, and providing the tools and motivation they need to succeed. If you found this video helpful, let's hit that like button, subscribe to Blackboard Academy, and share with other sales leaders. And don't forget, if you're ready to take your leadership skills to the next level, I do personalized coaching, so hit me up. And I appreciate you guys for coming to watch, and I'll see you tomorrow for another sales tip. Now let's go build that rock star team that will take you to the stratosphere. Thank you so much. Ciao.